Hello. I am here again. Yo yo. Hello, Aroy. It's the game. There's the game. How you doing? I've been. I'm recovering from a cold at the moment. Excellent. That is very good. I've been a bit sick this week, but I'm starting to get better. So I apologize if there's some sniveling or something. I'll try to avoid doing that, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, Scandinavia Zoo. Well, you'll never be able to guess, as will be as the best Scandinavian country. Exactly, Denmark. That is the best Scandinavian country. And no, it'll be Sweden. I was originally going to do some more attempts with the whole Persian Empire thing, but then there was a guy, El Pro, who submitted a new Scandinavia speedrun just a few days ago with Finland. Yeah, I did once when it was the not any percent version where I was gonna recover Finland as well. I just started as Finland. That's a couple years ago. But yeah, we'll beat it now because it's any percent. And yeah, basically this guy El Pro came submitted a run with a new strategy, which was pretty cool. And I beat the world record, and I realized that you can probably use that basic strategy, but do a few modifications to make it even better. So that's what I wanted to do here. So yeah, we'll do that. In Scandinavia require have the islands Russia/Finland. You mean Åland? This one. No, you don't need that for um, Scandinavia if you just want to form it. If you're doing the like full, uh, shall we say 100 Scandinavia 100% category, then you do need to take Finland, including Åland, but not for this one, fortunately. So start by lowering these, because we won't need any of that stuff really. Do not believe that tech matters a whole lot, but we'll set this up anyway. I already have jingoism with the conservatives, so we'll roll with that. Can split these up. Set up some rally points. And then we will... So here's what this other guy did. Conquest war goal on Lübeck, which is a bold opening. And here's where we might need to restart multiple times at start, because we need to get fairly good infamy on this war goal. Don't want it to be... We don't want it to be 20 infamy, basically. So you get it at like at least like 15 infamy, maybe preferably a bit lower than that too. So hope you enjoy restarts, because that's what we're gonna do for a bit probably. So we'll just set this up again. Hopefully you can do this pretty quickly. Oopsie daisy. In order to outwargle the puppet. So that when you become GP in Scandinavia. Well, sort of. What we're basically gonna do is do conquest on Lubeck and then add a few more wargals and some other, that's not good, some other German miners in order to get prestige to become a GP. 13.9. I think we can go with that. So then we can set this up too. It's going to be interesting because if you attack the German miners here, then of course Prussia will get called in. But as it turns out, that's actually not much of a problem. Hopefully we can get clippers. Maybe I should have started buying these immediately. Can get some artillery. Probably don't actually need much artillery technically, but I'm gonna get some anyway. This stuff reminds me a bit of Baldur's Gate 1 where you have to roll dice and character creative stats before actually playing the game. Oh yeah. That's fun. I think there can be stuff like that in like Pokemon speedruns too. You need to re-roll until you get the right like stats sort of. Alright, great. Got these events. Because we need to do Abandon Finland to get bonus prestige from that. Then we need Consciousness at 4. But those like liberal agitation events are probably gonna help bring that about. Yeah, we're kinda getting the clippers. Hopefully we get more. Without being a whisker on prestige in friggin' Victorian times. You mean how abandoning Finland gets us prestige? Yeah, I guess that depends on how you look at it. Are we gonna dismantle on Hamburg? It could be seen as like a gracious, you know. Did I forgot to set up a rally point. Like you're graciously avoiding unnecessary conflict or something, but I don't know. Sure, consciousness. But in either case, we don't need Finland for this category, so that works out well for me. Okay. I should maybe have started building these clippers earlier. Denmark puppet when? I don't think Denmark is actually going to be a puppet. They are going to be a Swearling though. Okay, I feel like we should raise this so we don't lose our boats. Yeah, should maybe have started building clippers immediately. But I do believe 5. That's a bit low. But don't really want to wait, so we can send ships over in multiple turns. Commonwealth 100% or Scandinavia 100% would be nice. Yeah, I have made like Scandinavia sort of 100% speedruns in the past. I have videos of that on my second channel. I don't think on the main channel. Can go for this now. Haven't really done anyone with like the Poland, Lithuania. Oh, Prussia's already at war with the UK. Hopefully they still join here. Okay, yeah, they did. Good. Right now, speedrun, 100% speedrun another time, yeah. Okay, we'll take 2 trips here. So that's Hamburg. Yeah, so gonna declare this war and also add dismantle fortifications on these guys. And now we can abandon Finland. Bye bye. This is going pretty well so far. And then I believe just blockading Hamburg should be fine now because Prussia was already at war with me due to Lübeck, so they won't be able to defend Hamburg here. Okay, not yet. So let's see if we wait. Okay, that's Lübeck. They're willing to accept this. Don't know about... Maybe I didn't build enough troops. What if we like mobilize and make ourselves look more dangerous? Are you doing anything different from the other dude who broke the record? I will be doing something different. Haven't done anything different yet. This is all just sort of repeating the strat that the other person did. It's Holstein, it's not Hamburg. I think... oh, okay. So Lübeck is... okay. Lübeck is actually sending their armies over too. It's kind of funny. What if we pick some of these up and like occupy Hamburg then? It's possible that just making peace here should settle things. I don't know if occupying them changes anything about their willingness. Okay, I'm actually gonna do that because then I annex Lübeck, which gets me a fair bit of prestige. Then to make peace with Prussia, I just accept releasing them again, which grants... I'll lose 2 prestige from this, I believe. Yeah. Which really isn't that much. Because I got like... I got like 15 prestige, no, 20 prestige from the peace with Lübeck, and I only lost 2. And here, Hamburg. Okay, so we're well above the required prestige now. So it's like early August I became rank 8, so now we'll do humiliate on Denmark. And that's where I'll be doing some things differently from the other speedrun. Because I will be... The other speedrun just waited till they were a great power and then they declared a war on Denmark. I'm gonna declare war before I become a great power. And just add the required war goal during the war. Romanticism. Don't think there's really much here that matters. Could go for realism just because I don't think I'll have time to do anything with that. See, just gonna check real quick with like... Oh. Oh well. Okay, money is very tight. And that's probably fine, I don't need much in the way of money. Really. So we get this. It's real quick. No. So then we declare this. Yeah, I should send these ships out. Probably up this. Send in more artillery. So and here's the nice thing about the strategy, because normally Denmark is, or Prussia is friendly with Denmark. So normally if you declare war on Denmark at this point, Prussia would intervene, which would prevent you from, well, gaining anything in such a war. But since we already did the thing with Lübeck, we actually have a truce with Prussia now, and that means they can't intervene. So we have free reign to do whatever we want to Denmark, essentially, which is very helpful. Strange the other guy did not think of this. Yeah, you probably could have. But I guess it's less obvious. The idea that you just declare another war first just to be ready to peace out immediately. Because you can't add the sphere war goal immediately, obviously, because you're not a great power. So you have to do it this way. Easy world record then? Well, possibly. The thing is, there's one little dangerous thing here, which is that I think maybe that... I'll just go up here. The war goal to add to sphere might be like 4 infamy or something, so I might go above infamy limit with that. And it's possible that a bunch of countries will like immediately intervene in that case, which could be bad. But we'll see how that goes. And I shall keep this in the corner to stop Denmark from wasting Diplo points. This war is over, unfortunately. So that's why we want infamy as low as possible in the beginning, to avoid going above infamy limit here if possible. Anyway, we have more than enough to add the sphere war goal now. Should become a great power soon. Well, that actually depends also on... I hope Ottomans and Spain have not been trading places too much. Looks like they have. Guess that's another thing that's kind of out of your control. I reached rank 7 in like August last year, but presumably Ottomans and Spain have been flip-flopping between 8th place Or you could occupy Iceland or something. I could, but it wouldn't really do much. What are we waiting for? Well, Bobcat Wild, we're waiting for to the world to recognize our greatness as a great power. So that we may dominate Denmark as is our destiny. And now we are a great power. And I actually don't have... Oh yeah, right. That's the downside. I forgot about the fact that abandoning Finland means we don't have revanchism. That's actually kind of dumb. Okay. Jesus, events. Okay. GG. Oof. Yeah, unfortunately, that means we've already missed the record, by the way. It's like December 1838. That's something I actually hadn't considered. So we can't actually abandon Finland, probably. Because then we won't have the jingoism needed to add this war goal. These events are trolling, yeah, definitely. But presumably we might not actually need to abandon Finland because I think we were already rank 7 before that. Or without that, possibly. Because that's just 10 prestige. Okay, well, you live and you learn, so we're gonna restart this. And try again. What if you declare against Spain for something easy so you draw faster? Yeah, I think the problem is I don't think I'll be able to. Even if I can win against Spain, which is probably possible, it would still take too long, most likely. And also, it's unlikely I'd had the infamy to... So the infamy wiggle room required for that. So... I guess we'll start building clippers immediately now so we get those in time, hopefully. No Netherlands, we're still under the sphere. Yeah. Or I guess if Netherlands were under Spain's sphere, you mean? If we're lucky with events at least and stuff, we might not need to abandon Finland in order to get the required prestige. Fortunately, we got too much infamy here, so we're gonna have to restart again. Once again. Guess I'll only set up that which is actually necessary to save time in case of restarts. I already started that, okay. 17 infamy, that's too much also. So back we go. Why is Swedish economy so poor? I don't remember it being that bad in the middle. It's not terribly bad, but it's not super good either. Like Sweden doesn't have a very large population. So if you want to like build and maintain large armies right at the start, it can be a bit expensive. You can start industrializing pretty much immediately if you want due to high literacy, but it takes a while for that to really pay off. It's lagom. Yes, that is true. You don't need it to be high, it's just lagom. But we got too much infamy, so I'm gonna have to restart this again. So hope you enjoy looking at the start screen, because it's gonna be happening a few times probably. Can you think of a way you can gain massive assimilation and population growth as a small nation like Sweden? Well, not terribly high. I mean, the best you can do is, if you want a large population, is just to conquer other areas that have a large population, like conquer China or something. Because you can't really get immigration as an old world nation. And, you know, you can, of course, do stuff like medicine and whatnot to increase pop growth, but that's only going to get you so far. 17.9. Nope, that's too much. Goal is core pop. Perhaps taking new world land or something. Yeah, if you just want to increase the number of Swedish pops, then probably taking some low populated new world land and getting like immigration there, because then you can assimilate. It's possible to get in certain parts of like Africa where there aren't any cores from other countries also. But it's kind of tricky. No, we're not gonna do that. The game isn't really set up in a way that it's easy to get a lot of. It's not like EU4 where you can just press a button and turn any province Swedish at will. Unfortunately, 19 infamy, that's too much. We're having fun here. At least this shouldn't be as bad as the like Arabia speedrun where I need like 5 infamy or something at most. That required a lot more restarts. Don't think New World land guarantees immigration. Sir called UK does not gain immigrants in Canada. No, I'm not entirely sure how the immigration works. I think it's decided on country basis first. I suppose if your capital is not in the New World, you're not going to get much immigration there. Do I suppose? I'm not sure actually. I'd have to look into that more. But I guess you could wait until there's a lot of immigrants into like a New World country, and then you take over those states, which would then contain a bunch of pops that don't have a core. And then once you take that over, they will start to assimilate into Swedish, possibly. But I'm not certain. I do know you can get a lot of your core, like primary culture pops in New World provinces, even as a old world nation, but I'm not sure exactly why that happens. There's a couple of provinces in South China with giant non-core pops you can assimilate in vanilla, but you need to state it. I suppose that's possible. But stating provinces in China, if you don't start as an unciv yourself, that's gonna be kind of tough, because you need to get like 1% bureaucrats of your own primary culture, which is challenging when there's already so many pops in those provinces. The only game I noticed where population mass have exploded was your World Conquest. Yeah, in the World Conquest definitely there were a lot of Germans in... that's too much infamy. A lot of Germans in the Americas by the end. So definitely something was happening there. But it might just have been that I conquered provinces that already had a lot of immigrants that hadn't assimilated yet into the sort of local American cultures. That may have been what happened there. Not just America, some Chinese provinces. 30% German. Yeah, I mean, those were colonies. There is more colonial migration. There's like a specific modifier for that. So you do get more immigration into colonies. So I guess that does make it easier to get your primary culture pops into places like China, I think. Okay. Every state in the map had lots of Germans, something broke with the mechanics. Yeah. I guess like when you do a world conquest, that's a pretty specific type of situation. 12.7, you know, we'll take that. We might be able to work with that. So then, and I managed to build my fleets, which is good. Gonna wanna build big armies here. Romanticism. I think we're good. It's a thing that happens when you conquer a whole lot of territory. Pops migrate out of their course and assimilate slowly. Yeah, I guess that could happen, especially when you're at war with everywhere in the world at the same time. It's gonna be a lot of migration. And yeah, I wasn't researching anything, but that's fine because you save up. Whatchamacallit, save up research points while you're not researching anything for up to a year, so we're not actually wasting anything by waiting. So I certainly could abandon Finland if I want, but I probably don't want to. Or at least I want to wait with doing that. Anyway, Hamburg. We're building everything we need. Is this all the... Oh, there's one up here, okay. Just a sec. Get a message from somebody. Yes. I got a message from my mother, which, well, I can try to outsource that, possibly, but I don't know. Okay, I'm outsourcing my communication with my mother to other people. That sounds kind of terrible to say, but you know, streaming comes first. Okay. only 1% infamy on this too, so we're doing good on infamy, I think. So now we just hope that we get the prestige we need. We could get another horse here. Should probably raise. The sleepy can even have armies. Do have one. I doubt I really need to raise this to the top. Now we can fit everyone on the boats. Prussia joins in. I might as well declare this. Actually, should wait until we have jingoism for this as well. The war is not going well enough. Yeah, I bet. Okay, we have the jingoism. Then we can declare this. Add dismantle on that. In theory, I could maybe add just another war goal on Lübeck. Get Prussia. There's really no need to fight Prussia here. Alright, great. Hamburg is willing to make peace now. But I don't know if I want to wait for this. I could actually check. 72. I only need 63. I should get, I believe, 20 from this. Because I get 10 from each. So that should be enough to get rank 8. Trials Greece is the only nation that has no accepted cultures that can do a viable world conquest. Okay, Greece doesn't have anything besides Greek, I guess. Alright, cool. So we are actually rank 6 without needing to abandon Finland. Swell. And that's April 26, 1837. Yeah, looks about right. Maybe Ottomans. Does Ottomans not have accepted cultures? I hadn't thought about that, but I guess they don't. No. I think Ottomans should be fairly viable. I mean, I think a lot of countries are viable, in theory at least, though some might be more difficult than others. Now we just need to stay ahead of the Ottomans and hope that they don't get a big boost. If we get some good events and stuff, we should be fine. We certainly don't want Ottomans to get ahead of Spain. Egypt course, yeah. The Egypt course should give them a fair bit of revanchism, and they have an easy time losing. They can lose territory to like Greece or other countries around them as well. We should probably lower this in the meantime, I think. 64. Oh no. God damn it. They got some kind of... I guess they won a war or something. Alright. Well... Are we not able to abandon Finland now? We do have... Oh, we need less than 40 prestige to abandon Finland. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just gonna hope for some kind of event or something. Okay, we're rank 8 again. August. That's still enough for a world, no, for a world record, yeah, as long as it stays below. I think we're eligible for some more prestige events in 1838. Oh yeah, maybe I should raise this. Okay. I don't think they're ready for fighting either. Let's get this guy, because he can attack. Actually, winning some battles here could help with the prestige. A little bit. Not much, but it helps. So just need to keep an eye on this and hope. Did I... Yeah. Did I lose? No, I could get some from Romanticism as well. Some shared prestige. These are still available, so just need to be sufficiently lucky here. Ottomans have dropped down even more prestige actually, so that's good. Most importantly, Sweden gets to keep its pride, not abandoning Finland. Exactly. That's important. Oh, here comes the cat. Hello. Brah. I got pounced on by a fierce predator. This is my strategic advisor. His wisdom will guide me to victory. Every villain needs one. Yes, exactly. Right, I think we're looking pretty good now. Looks unlikely that the Ottomans are going to beat us on this front. You can go on actually. Okay, actually I spoke too soon. They got we're rank 9 again, which means we won't become a great power until at the earliest 39. So yep, that's a reset again. That's the advantage of abandoning Finland. We have more of a lead that way. Got another message. Yeah, I can. Just gonna reply to this. Unlucky with precisions. Yeah, I think there's at least some I could have gotten by then, especially from the realism tech. Otherwise it looked pretty good. That's how it is. So let's just hope we don't have to restart too many times for the infamy now. But at least once, unfortunately. I can put this at the bottom. Actually, it doesn't need to be higher than that. 7 ships. Argentina viable for world conquest? Not sure. Well, this failed. I do have a little bit of course here in Bolivia to start. That probably is not enough for a lot of revanchism though. So maybe if you could lose a few more states to your neighbors, you could get a fair bit of revanchism. And in that case, I mean, maybe they have a pretty low population to begin with, so there will be a slow start, but you could possibly get immigration, which could help with that. Forgot for some reason Vic2 has all of Argentina already deformed. Yeah, I noticed that in Vic3 there's a lot in the south that's not considered uncolonized. I think there are several Vic2 mods that do that as well, but not vanilla. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. Alright. Twin immediately got the infamy there. I wish it was possible to like release Jan Mayen or something to reduce infamy, but then you'd have to sphere them as well to form Scandinavia. So that's not really an option. That would waste time in the end. Seven and that. Speed 5, let's go. Okay, this looks fairly promising. Okay, we're over halfway. 9.5, okay, that's very good. Then we got a run going here. Can do this. Set up some rally points. And this could be worth doing, possibly. The extra infamy to spare additional humiliate or something. Yeah, that's a question. It's possible you could incorporate like Haiti into this. Because it's pretty easy to get at least one war goal on them. You could even do dismantle fortifications. Might be worth considering. But we'll see where we land on that. Okay, got a lot of consciousness. It's possible you could also call elections to try to get linguism that way, but that's also very RNG, so I'm not sure what is preferable in that case. I guess you could also do... Not sure which ones have forts. Naval. Oh, naval bases count as well. Yeah, you could actually maybe do another dismantle fortifications on some of these, technically, like Bremen. Might consider that actually. It would mean I'd have to delay though making peace with Prussia, which is it in itself not like a good thing. So maybe not. Unless because there's no one else in Europe really that is viable. That's not part of anyone's sphere, I don't think. Anyway, let's go for this now. Yeah, okay. Boop. Do we already have? We already have the Jingle, so that's cool. Let's do this. And we just need to wait for. That's fine. We'll take that. 22nd of April for this one. We are rank 7 now, which is, well, that's just barely ahead of the Ottomans, but we haven't made the Ottomans already. They finished the war with Tripoli, so that might be why. We do have infamy to spare, so I think I'm gonna go for Wargle Haiti actually, like, since that could be a good move. I'm just gonna pick these up, I think. Then I'll take peace with Prussia as well. Not sure if this will already drop me below. I'm number 8 now. Spain is below actually. Well, if we're really lucky, we're... Can I get peace without sending troops here? Because I do need to occupy Denmark. Then again, I do think we'll have time to do that anyway. This might be a bit early, to be honest. 118 days. It'll take me... How long will it take me? 19th of October, which is... Yeah, it's roughly on time. Random Swedes invade Haiti, dismantle a fortification, refuses to elaborate, leaves. Basically, yeah. I guess that's on pretty par for the course for how Europeans treated Haiti historically, unfortunately. Suppose this might delay slightly my war's justification on Denmark. Which means it's even more important that I can finish war with Denmark quickly. Let's lower this for a bit. Can go faster. So we'll immediately start with this. We'll declare as soon as we're here. Probably. Because we're rank 9, yeah. Split and blockade. Will take too long to do that. They would accept already. So I'll take that. That's 10 extra prestige. Should put me at 7 even. So now it's just important the Ottomans and Spain don't trade places too much. It will be November. Okay, this could still be world record at this rate. Oh boy, hope we make it home. Actually, these ships are gonna be a bit of trouble. We'll see. That would be a bit unfortunate. I didn't even really consider that. Yeah, you take attrition for every sea zone. Ah shit, I'm gonna lose these boats. Unless... no. Definitely should have considered this. Because that in itself might do something to my military score, right? The game crash? The game crashed, okay. Well, we don't need to worry about that then. Seriously, yeah. At least that means we don't need to worry about our fleet dying. It's a shame. It's worse than soap operas with the shitty cliffhangers. Yeah. This is kind of arbitrary drama that we don't need. Well, luckily restarting is very fun, so we get to do that some more. That's my own country, excuse me. Not sure how lucky we'll get with the infamy. That's good. Promising so far. 13, okay. Well, we can work with that. It's not as good as last time. I think I might not bother with any more artillery. We can just do infantry, it's cheaper. It feels good to have a big army, but doesn't necessarily need to be the strongest army composition. If I would go for Haiti again, which I don't know if I'll be able to do this run, then might be better to just stick around here and occupy this Danish island. That way we might not lose the entire fleet and the army and such. Oh well. And I think of it, why did the guy make world conquest of Greece instead of Ottomans? Seemed far better suited. I think... I'm sure Greece does have some advantages. They have definitely more revanchism to begin with, but they're also in the UK sphere. I believe, if I recall correctly, that they allied with the UK and used the UK to help them like conquer stuff in China early on, which gave them a big power boost. The Ottomans, well, I mean, they could go and conquer stuff in China probably. They'd need to do a bit more to get sufficient revanchism, I think. But I guess also doing a world conquest as Greece just looks more impressive, I suppose. Because, oh yeah, we need to, forgot to do this. Because they are a smaller country, so it's a bigger flex. If I were to guess. Wasn't it the revanchism gave infinite jingoism for war goals? Yes, exactly. That's why you need revanchism in world conquests. Greece can get a lot of that just by default. I think Ottomans have some revanchism from the Egypt course, but I do think they would need to put a little more work into it. Let's raise this. Doesn't need to be that high. Can save some cash. Whoops, daisy. Boom, baby. Yeah, the Egypt revanchism. Not sure how much it is. I don't remember exactly. Don't think we'll have leeway to go for like something like Haiti this time. I actually should go and fight these Prussians because that would be a little bit of extra prestige from that battle. Probably not much, but every little bit helps. Add this as well. Hamburg, sure. Okay, that was barely anything, whatever then. April 8th. Huh? What? Status quo? Oh, they didn't join immediately. They intervened. So now I can't make separate peace with them. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that can happen. That's unfortunate. Alright. Then we'll have to resign. They need to join immediately, otherwise they add status quo and then I can't separate peace Liebig. Yet another reason to restart sometimes. It's fortunate that we have so many reasons to restart. No, that's Denmark. Not yet. Okay, can we get lucky with... No, we cannot. Let's restart again. What checksum are we on by now? UNVU. That is a little ways down the line there. Seven and this. Ironic how World Conquest is so much simpler in many ways. Not sure. You mean simpler than this? Because if so, I'm not sure I entirely agree. I guess depending on what country you start as, you might not need to rely as much on luck in the early game, so you need to restart a bunch, but otherwise, less restart. Yeah, I guess since it's a longer, more long-term thing, it might not be worth restarting so much in the early game. But it also depends, I think. If you play as a smaller country, you might need to rely more on luck in the early game to get a good start. Not sure if the guy who did the Greece World Conquest needed to do a lot of restarts or not. I didn't necessarily need to do that with Prussia and Germany, but they're also very strong right off the bat. And another. And we need to do another one. I don't remember exactly what the odds of being discovered each day is. So like what the average expected infamy is from a war goal like this. Clearly not very good odds. So far so good. 13, okay. We can work with that probably. We set up all the other things that we want to set up. These soldiers are mostly for possibly being able to get a little more military power, but I'm not sure. Right, should gather up the ships that have already been built. Alright, good. Got faster mystification. It could be relevant to get a better time. And slow down time a little bit. Dismantle. Then once this gets relatively close, 2.6, something like 60 days. Raise this at least a little bit. Okay. I was perhaps a bit premature. I forgot to build these, actually. That's a bit of a mistake. Probably fine though, because that does not affect. Did they join immediately? They did join immediately, good. Bloody revolutionaries. Won't affect the siege speed, luckily. I might actually mobilize just to ensure that our armies look sufficiently impressive in the eyes of Hamburg, so they want to make peace as soon as possible. Got the occupation there. No. Just gonna do this. Okay, good. Not sure if accepting this early messes with anything. So I think I'll wait. So now I should be able to make separate peace here. And we can immediately do this. Rank 8 for the time being, but only just barely. Mobilize that, thank you. I don't think we have any infamy to spare in regards to stuff like going to Haiti. Right, I should. There's no reason not to start this. Spain is going for war with Morocco. If they're quick with that war, then that will obviously give them a boost to prestige. Must have been like, was it May or April that I became rank 8? Right, so I am gaining a little bit of military power from recruiting armies. Not a lot. So I don't think that matters a ton. Okay. They've already started their war with Morocco. Sometimes that war takes a really long time. But I'm not confident it will now. So just have to hope. Gonna erase this now. Just keeping an eye on this. Hoping for some good events and whatnot. I think we're gonna wait a little bit because I did not raise maintenance quick enough. I actually do have a sufficient front line here, so, and a good general. Should be fine. And would be good to get a little boost of prestige from winning battles here. Even if it's hardly anything. But that's a little bit more, so that's good. We are eligible for some additional prestige there if we're lucky. This war is still going on. Are they? Have not successfully occupied anything, so they might keep that going for a while longer. Then again, you get very little prestige from winning demand concession war goals. Like the war with Morocco, so that might not make a big difference for them. Okay, cool. That's a bit of extra prestige from that naval battle. It's probably April or May that I became rank 8. Would be really nice to get a prestige event right about now. Would feel good. Because I am... Oh, I'm just one freaking point ahead. Nah, I dropped. Rank 9. Well, that's unfortunate. Trying to think if there's something I could do to more reliably maintain. Lip death mode? No. If one of these miners decided to ally another one of the ones that are coastal, then that could work, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah. I think we're just gonna have to restart again, honestly. Bit more RNG than you might want from something like this, but it's definitely doable if you get the right RNG, that's for sure. Such indeed. Yeah, and justify this. Turns out that that's not good. The infamy RNG at the start isn't even the biggest problem. 15.6. Honestly, that's a little bit tight, considering we need to get some amount of luck with the prestige later. I don't think I really want to gamble more than necessary on the infamy. It's easier to restart right at start, after all. Suppose I could build. That's good. That's not good. I suppose I could build a few more capital ships, possibly. That might get me like at most 1 or 2 extra military score, but in a run like the last one, that maybe would have made a difference, possibly. Because Spain just barely overtook me. After all. Then again, it's kind of expensive to build a bunch of capital ships, and it takes a while. 16? Nah, I think you need better than that. At least needed to go below 15, I think. At the very least. Or else it's a bit too tight. Tight with wiggle room. Okay, that was instantly. Well, if you're gonna restart, you might as well restart instantly. I think. And another one. Okay, that's not good. Alright. Alright, we're over halfway, so this is fine. Can start doing other things. What's it gonna do with that? It's gonna save a little bit of money. Then once we've built up the army, could consider building some heavy ships. Wow. Okay. This is barely, that was barely any infamy. That does open up some possibilities. Might try to go for Haiti again then, and just do it better, essentially. But well, we need to do a few other things first. Got a lot of infamy from that, relatively speaking, but doesn't matter. Spain is going for Morocco again. Okay, we can go right about now. Yeah, we do need some amount of stuff here. And Prussia joined immediately, I hope. Yeah, they did. Honestly, I might just need to get lucky with like Spain or the Ottomans get hit by some kind of bad event that makes them lose prestige. That could also work for me. Fighting them probably does not really matter. 22nd of April. Here comes this. I guess I'll hold on to it just in case it matters. Then peace with you. Rank 7 now. So we're ahead of both Ottomans and Spain, but not by much, so can't really rely on that. So let's do a justification on Haiti. We could even add multiple war goals on them, but that's gonna take some time just for the jingoism and such. We don't even need to send troops, actually. I think it's enough to just blockade Haiti. Alright, so it's like late April at best. That would be really good if we got that. So you can actually go up here. So we can like split the fleet. We don't even need a whole fleet to go to Haiti. I think right about now is fine. Keeping an eye on my rank. Rank 7 even. Problem is that Ottomans in Spain can't trade places either, which they might do, so it's not really enough that I am above rank 8. Because they just traded places now. Okay, as long as Spain maintains the lead over the Ottomans now. Still. Okay, you haven't even gotten there yet. Start justifying on Denmark. Raise this a little bit just because. Okay, in that case it's actually good if Spain wins the war with Morocco soon. Oh well, I don't really need to monitor that. It's not gonna make a difference. Okay, let's go for war here. I think we just need to blockade both of these. That should suffice. November 17. Yeah, it should hopefully cement my position. So now just Spain just needs to maintain their position there. Is there anyone around here that would be willing to do military access? Though I could probably get these home if I just make sure to split them up. So there's like a little exploit you can do. Because right now they have 7% time at sea. They split off like one. Yeah, we do. Split up everyone except one. Because now they have only 1% time at sea modifier. So increase their chances of making it home. So now we just wait and hope. I guess Spain should get a little bit of a boost once they win their war with Morocco, hopefully. Frick. Ottomans beat them, and that was in early 38. So yeah, we already can't get a record now, I'm afraid. So back we go. So yeah, even if I take actions to keep my prestige high, it's not gonna matter if Spain and Ottomans keep trading places at rank 8. And there's not much I could do about that. Other than possibly deceptively hard, you know. Or deceptively not hard from a skill perspective really, just from a RNG, just need to redo it until it works. No, that's too much. So abandoning Finland isn't really that relevant at all, turns out. Which I suppose is good in its own way. Go a little bit longer here. 14. Okay, we can go with that, I think. Sure. Gather up the ships and build more units. Do something like that. Slower CV generation speed isn't exactly a good thing. Russia. What are you up to? Okay, you allied with Netherlands, so you're fighting over here. Don't expect that will have much of an impact on my things, though. But I don't know. Let's see. Hamburg. Dismantle. Okay. Once we get another horse here. .4 infamy. Still think if I'm a bit unlucky with some of the infamy here, that might still pose a problem actually. Alright. Do I have any? Should have some. I think even if I don't have any any more maintenance on, I'll still win by default because I have could abandon Finland, but I can't. In actuality, need that revanchism. Should be decently good timing with finishing this occupation. And do I have enough? Yes, I do. Okay. Dismantle fortifications. Add dismantle fortifications. Oh yeah, Prussia did not. No status quo. This is May 3rd. Okay, they accepted. Hamburg has not yet sent me an offer. They would accept though, so sure, we'll send that. Great, we're rank 6 already, wow. Then we get the war goal on Denmark. We definitely don't have any infamy to spare for any kind of shenanigans. So just keep an eye on this. Spain must not overtake us. Don't care about that, I don't think. Can't you try to hold early elections so that you can get lucky bonus at ranches and sim? Yeah, that's an option probably. I'm not sure whether that is like better or worse odds compared to just having enough prestige without abandoning Finland. But Spain overtook me now. Well, as long as if I can regain rank 8 before the end of 37, then that's still gonna be a, well, then it's still possible to get a world record. Where's my ships? Oh, they're still over here. So we'll just keep an eye on this. Oh shit, they're mobilizing. They're mobilizing a lot. Wow. Am I gonna lose this battle actually? I don't think I can afford to lose this battle, honestly. But I did not. Okay. Well, I am rank 8 now again. So now we just need to maintain that. I'm rank 7 even. Okay, that makes it trickier to keep track of. Guess Spain is 9, so Spain must not even overtake the Ottomans at this point. Which is unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, the Ottomans went ahead again. If we could just get some prestige event, that would be very good. I'm ranking 7 again, okay. Spain is not at war with Morocco or anything, so they can't get any surprise prestige from that. But yeah, kind of out of my hands if Spain or Ottomans trade places here. Should be in November. While they're closing in, they have 73 prestige now. That's a prestige event for me. Let you chill here for a little bit. Okay, I got another prestige event, so my position should be pretty secure, so it's just the Ottomans that needs to remain rank 8 here. Might as well speed 5 here, it doesn't matter. Just watching Spain like a hawk here. Still rank 9. Has Ottomans gained prestige? They have not. I don't really like that. That's even more prestige for me. We got practically all the occupations in Denmark. We do have enough infamy to add a sphere. Oh, they're 74 now. Okay, Ottomans gained a little bit. Good. Whew. Still in the game. Could it speedrun? It could. As long as Spain doesn't get delusions of grandeur. Oh, they lost prestige. Wow, that is fortunate. Okay. That increases our chances. Should be sometime in November if I recall. Yeah, whatever. It will slow down time a little bit. Even more prestige for me. Are you kidding me? They they overtook the Ottomans. That was probably literally just a few days away, but they got some event or whatever. Wonderful. Yeah, for fuck's sake. Yeesh. Okay. Um, I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll just go do that, and then I'll be right back. Hello, Sark's here. Hello, Mooses. Mooses. Um, so I said I was just gonna go on a bathroom break, but I've actually realized that it's high time for lunch for me. So I'm actually going to take lunch. Um, I do think I'll continue streaming later though. So I'll have a lunch break and then probably continue after. But in the meantime, I will, well, I will end the stream in the meantime. You now have 60.7k channel points. Nice. That's pretty nice. You should save up for 69 though. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I end the stream right as you arrive. But like I said, I only take a lunch break. So if you back in, I don't know, half an hour or something, then maybe I'm on again. So, but for now, I will say bid you farewell and have lunch. So thanks for watching.